Hey, mates has a gun, so we're right back where we were before, except, actually not except, we are exactly where you left off last time, and our goal is to search for trees, because trees, we need them to kind of, you know, build everything. Wood is a necessity in this game, so let's see how big this mushroom biome is. I want to find a ton of trees, and then we're going to plant them, and then we're going to mine to find iron and diamonds. That's the plan for the beginning of today, and then hopefully we can build a house later on. Ah, that was quick. There's some trees over there, I think. Yeah, oh, it's an azalea tree. There's a lush cave down here. That's really cool. Is this just on a lone island? I think it is. Well, let's get this real quick so that we can harvest its saplings. I do still want to leave something as a reminder to where this is, so I will quickly go ahead and get some mycelium to cover it up. Well, not cover it up, create a little pillar upwards for it to stand on. I don't know what I mean by stand on, but just to mark this location as a place with something under it. Okay. Location marked. Well, now I don't need this anymore, so I can just... Hopefully this will drop something. Anything. Hopefully. Maybe. Do azalea trees drop saplings at all? Don't know. Be pretty sad if they didn't, because, you know, it's the main reason to find it here. Get some sticks. Got some more sticks. Don't think they drop saplings. They do. I mean, it's one of the weird saplings, but yeah, that'll work. That's what we need. Oh, we also got the flowered version. I don't need 5 rotten flat. That sticks. There we go. So, now we can head home. That was a nice and quick expedition. I like that. My plan right now, I'm just gonna build like a simple little hovel to live in. But my plan is to build like a mushroom castle. Like, I want to try to. I'm not the best builder in the world, but I want to try to implement like mushroom circular organic designs into it, because I think that'd look cool and it fit with the biome. I've never lived in a mushroom biome before. Let's see here. So it's new experience for me. I would like to make a chest. Yes. Can I make 2 chests? I can probably make 2 chests. I can. There we go. And now we can finally empty out this cluttered inventory of all of its stuff. Okay, eventually I'll separate them into different, like, special stuff. I'll separate them properly and all that. For now, however, I think now's the best time to start the mine. Oh, you know what? This will also be a good spot to build a mob farm that I didn't think about before, because no mobs can spawn on mycelium. So we're completely safe over here. And as long as we light up some surrounding caves, we'll be completely safe everywhere else as well. So we can just build that there, and we won't have to light up the area. And mobs will just start spawning, so it's a very easy mob spawner. That is helpful. Very helpful. I cannot make the remaining pieces of armor. Well, I'm going to start the mine. Whenever anything interesting happens, you'll know. Okay, so a couple good things. One, we have a lot more materials now, including more coal and iron that is smelting up. And if we go down here, I'm pretty sure there is a zombie spawner right down here, which means we can make an XP grinder, which is always nice. Especially if you have mending, which we for some reason have on not just one pair of gold leggings, but 1 pair of leather leggings as well. But if you go down here, you can suddenly hear just a whole lot of zombie noise. Just a lot of it, in general. So there's probably one down there, and we're gonna find it. But for now, I say we make full iron tools. Step 1. And then hopefully find a couple skeletons to maybe grow those azalea trees. Because they're not growing right now, and I doubt they will without bone meal. Don't know how azalea trees work very well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just look for a normal tree. One that isn't weird to grow. You know, I'll do that right now. See when I find one. Is that a sunken ship? Have I found another one? I think I have. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's a sunken ship, all right. Well, down we go. I have found so many of these, not even starting to feel special anymore. Oh, and you look at that, a ton of iron. It's really far down here, though. I don't like that. Luckily, there's only ever 2 chests. I don't think we need blast protection, but I haven't found a jungle, so I will take the bamboo. And we're off again. Okay. Still haven't found any trees yet, though. If you can't. And that's another monument. Well, we have found 3 ocean monuments. I think I might have cut one of them out of... Is that another shipwreck? Oh my god, that is. What is going on today? Something weird. Can't tell how blessed this hardcore world is. I want to leave the boat in that same direction so I know exactly where home is. Because you just turn around from that boat and you're there. Okay. Does this one have a door on it? Does not seem like it. No, but I will take all of these. Just all of them. Again, really far down. But it seems to be in the same style as the other one, so should just be right here. Yeah. Moss blocks, and we'll take projectile protection. Up. Ah, we took a little bit of damage. Okay, and boat, where are you? There's the boat. We've gotten really lucky on this journey. Like, I know the island's not in sight anymore, but I have not been sailing for that long. Last episode was Wind Waker, but sad. This is Wind Waker, but it's still a little sad, but not quite as sad. Well, oh, there's acacia over there, and there's a coral reef over there. Well then, that's nice. I haven't messed with coral before, and because I'm very bad at keeping it alive. Pretty sure you need silk touch, right? If I remember correctly. But oak tree. Oak's a nice block to build with. I'm completely fine. Blech. Burp. I'm completely fine with an oak tree. Oh, and I'm full on stuff already. Let's see. Skeleton was a little bit frightening. Give me that. I'll take that and leave. Thank you so much. I will be taking my leave now. Goodbye. Goodbye. I would like to get back to my mushroom safe haven. That's not the way to go. This is bad. So I went in that way, so the way to go would be back over there. I'll go to you eventually. So this should be the way home, if I remember correctly. See there. Oh, I've returned, and all of our stuff is done smelting, and we can sleep. Good. Oh yeah, I tried to figure out how to use the pie chart, if you can't tell, to see if I could locate what chunk that spawner was in. I could not figure out how to open the pie chart. If any of you know how, it would be very helpful to finding that thing. I could also... I might be able to do it just by going in the direction, but you know. Well, not short on iron anymore. Let's put all of this away. And now we have a sustainable source of wood. Much more sustainable than these. Boop and doop. Break these. And put them in the chest. Sneeze. I want to sneeze, but I can't sneeze. This is horrid. Well, it's pretty desolate land otherwise. Oh, I forgot. I should probably make myself not full diamond. I'd love to make myself full diamond, but we're not there yet. I should probably make myself some iron tools. Need those. That is a corn flour. Iron tools. Take these, do that. Make some sticks. Okay. A, finish off the equipment. B, finish off the equipment. Any seeds? I don't think we have any seeds. We have wheat, but no seeds. Unfortunate. Well, we survive off of mushroom soup here. Should be all we need. Should be all we... Actually, shovel. We'll make a shovel. And there we go. Full iron equipment. Okay, so next up, I say the best thing to do would be to either build our little hovel or go diamond mining until our trees grow. Put these here. Don't really need the land to be lit up too much. It's mycelium, nothing can spawn, but it's better safe than sorry. I think that I'm going to craft a couple more iron pickaxes and then set off towards the mines. See if I can mine down real far. And I'll get to you if I find anything. Or when these trees grow and when I come back up. See you then. Okay, so I went ahead and mined until my first pickaxe broke, and I made it all the way to Y-57, which is the diamond mining goal. And we're gonna start branch mining now. So if I find anything interesting, you'll see it. Yo, we found some. Finally, I was worried we were gonna go all this time without finding a single diamond. Well, let's see. Need to actually mine that. Oh, there's one up here too. It's good. That's good. Nearly a. Frick, forgot the word for it. Nearly an 8 vein. 8 vein is the biggest vein. Well, I was getting really worried. Another pickaxe down of branch mining, and there was nothing, so I was getting worried. Happy you found that. Ah, would you look at that? Our trees grew. That's really nice. I do need to refill my buckets, though. Let's put some stuff in here so I can make another double chest. This one will be 4 stones. This is the stoner chest. Stones go inside the stoner chest. Okay. Let's get you. All the stones, including gravel. Very hungry lad. And there we go. Everything else can go in here. And I think the first thing I'm going to craft with the diamonds is a chest plate. It uses all of them, but safety. Nope, I need to put that one on. So now we are very safe and secure. And we haven't even built a house yet. This is wondrous. Let's quickly chop down these trees. They look very, very out of place. They're like vibrantly green compared to the mycelium ground. So I think the plan now is to finally, now that we're getting wood, to build a nice little hovel around this area here. And probably explore a little bit farther down my good old hole over here. Turns out my good old hole is filled with tons of juicy secrets. So we're gonna explore through all of those, including the mob spawner down there. You got the frick, what is it called? The abandoned mine shaft. And of course, I'm going to be mining for diamonds down there, so we got a lot to do down there. And if, well, not if, even with the mob spawner there, that's a zombie mob spawner, so it's not the best that you can get. In fact, it's one of the worst ones. Zombies are pretty useless. I mean, like, you can get a very rare iron from them, which is nice, but other than that, they're pretty useless. We can get potatoes and carrots, so they'll be good to start up a farm eventually, because, you know, this mushroom stew is good and all, but having such a small amount of it and it taking up a inventory space each, it's not the most sustainable thing. So our plan will eventually involve us switching away from that. We have more coal we got from the mines. They're not going to be even. That sucks. And anything else? Anything else? Not that I can find. I am going to add this to my diamond armor, though. We will need, what, 2 of those and those to make a smithing table. Put that there. I am going to add this to my diamond, and it's going to be emerald. We're going to be nice and fancy. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good. First time using armor trims in survival. I don't want to use this other one yet. I want to keep it for reproduction once we start getting more diamonds. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like the emerald. Once I turn this into netherite, I have a feeling it's going to look even better. I haven't tried it yet. When you turn something into netherite that has the trim on it, does the trim disappear or does it upgrade with the netherite? Like, does it stay on? I don't know. We'll have to find that out. We'll find that out when we make it to the nether, which may not happen, let's be honest. But so far, things are going pretty good. Let's go ahead and mine the last bit of this up, get as many saplings as we can. We would want to expand our wood base over here. 2 trees is okay, but 4 is much better. So I think now I'm going to start. I mean, the outline for the hovel is pretty much already here. It's not going to be anything too impressive. I don't know why I mined that, because that's going to go there. Yep. That's the outline for the hovel. Nothing to really be proud of, but it is a start. Eventually, this will be a nice little hut. In case something somehow spawns, like there is a little bit that's not mycelium. It's just very rare, and you can't really see it from here, but you see there's a little bit of grass over there. So some mobs can't spawn in. Obviously, there's over here, make it a hole. There's mobs can spawn in my hole over here, which is dangerous. I should probably light it up a bit more than I have it, but for now that's good. Oh, I can also set up an enclosure. Well, I would be able to set up an enclosure, but I used all my wood because I have the wheat, which you can also use to make bread eventually. You know what I can also do is make this bit of a, not really the best food, but it is food and it is sustainable. So we'll plant some berry bushes. Let's see. What all do we have? Just a lot of random stuff. I mean, I'd say this has been pretty successful so far. I'm gonna see if I can maybe start on the bigger mob farm, because I'm going to build this one first, just because it's going to take a whole lot longer than that one. That one's pretty easy. You just filter them into the center, then make them drop down a pit. This one involves building a giant platform and all that. So the plan for now is get started on that. We have plenty of stone to do so. The biggest problem is going to be the wood for the trapdoors that are going to be needed, and I should probably make at least 2 buckets and fill those babies with water, because water will be quite important for all of the mob farms that anyone makes, really, unless it's in the nether. So let's go ahead and fill this with water. This would be a good place for it, just right over here. We can have it extend out this way. We could have a little pier over here for our boats, because this is just a good place. It's a nice little slope downwards directly from where we live. So I think that's the plan. I forgot to fill up both of these with water. I only did one. Okay, so I am going to turn some of these into slabs real quick. Let's see. Do the cobblestone. And turn all of those into slabs. And with this, we can start building this out. Right? I'm going to say right here will be the platform. That's convenient. This will be the platform outwards. It doesn't need to go too far out, because as we're on the mycelium island, so nothing can spawn there anyways. We don't need it deep into the ocean like you normally would. Which, you know, a lot of people, I don't see people building mob spawners in the mycelium islands a whole lot, which is weird, because, you know, mobs can't spawn there, so it seems like it'd be the best place. I forgot to build a pickaxe. That's an important part of this. But I feel like a mushroom island would be a very nice place for a mob farm. One of the traditional styles that's been around since like the beginning of time that I'm going to be building here. Just because, well, you know, nothing spawns here. Very good place for it. There's my iron. Craft myself a quick pick. Boom. And go back over here. So I think we're going to go just a couple more out. 1, 2, we'll say 8. So that's 4. Well, that is 2, 3. No, that's still very wrong. There's 3 here. 4, 5, 6. Nope. 7 and 8, and then we can start on the actual construction of the thing once we build this out a little bit more. Brick you too. I'm gonna start construction on this. I'll see you when I have the base complete. Okay, so this is where the monsters are gonna fall. Now I just need to go back and get some of the other actual blocks. Then we can start on this for real. The good part about building it over water is that while it's still dangerous, it's nowhere near as dangerous as it would be if you weren't building on water. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just get a ton of blocks. We do not need the gravel. Just a ton of blocks. That's all we need. And if we go over here, quickly drink some mushroom stew. Mine this. Of course, I can't do that. I should probably just do that instead. I do not need the shovel out there. Okay. Do that. That. I did not need to jump down for that one. I will be sacrificing 2 of those. Then we can just build around like this. I'm adding the corners just to get around, but those corners are not going to stay. And then this will go upwards for like, I think, 22 blocks. Okay, well, I'll see you when we get up there. Okay, so I wasn't quite able to finish the top of it. It still needs proper roofing before I can actually call all the stonework finished. For now, I am going to mine up these trees because we need their wood to make the trapdoors. The water will be the last addition. That way, if I do fall into the little canals there, I won't just instantly die. Okay. That's not what I wanted to do in the slightest. Thank you, Minecraft. Thank you, slippery controls. Thank you, everything. Okay, let's go in here and and oak trapdoor. Craft 20 of them. We're gonna need more than 20 of them, I can tell you that now. Good, this one did drop one. I was getting a little worried. Because we need this to be sustainable, as I've said like 12 bajillion times. We want to make a whole lot of trees. Ow. So far, our little base here is expanding quite well into everything we need it to expand into. Let's go ahead and collect some more soup from these mushrooms. Give me your juices. Thank you. Okay. Any more saplings before we continue? I do want to try to finish this today. So, I will cut to whenever this is finished. It might be a little while though, so be prepared for a big cut that you probably won't notice in the slightest. Okay, so good news. I was able to expand our trees quite significantly. We have trees for days now. I was able to expand our berry bush bit. I did not build the house whatsoever, but that is now complete. So we now have a working mob farm. Not that it has much use right now, other than getting gunpowder and maybe a couple drops from some zombies and skeletons. But soon we will hopefully be getting into enchanting once I find more diamonds. So that'll be really useful for that. What also be useful will be the zombie spawner down there once I just get the guts to go down there. But I'm too afraid I'll get completely ganged up on by zombies at the moment, so I'll probably get diamond armor first so I feel a bit more comfortable. I should really just stop doing that. Yeah. It's pretty productive, the mob spawner. Pretty productive. Considering it doesn't have an actual spawner in it, it's very nice, very nice. It's going to allow us to get a lot more materials. And as I was saying earlier, it's going to be very active due to the Mushroom Island. So, it's going to be a pretty good one. That was not enough food. Give me more. I require many of your juices now. Ow. Let's expand this little area out here just a bit so we can plant more sweet berry bushes. They are not our main way of survival in the slightest, but you know, they're nice to have in case of emergencies. If we ever go on a long journey, it'll be nice to bring like a stack of those along with us. Okay, so I think that's gonna be about it for today. I'm gonna finish up the hut actually. Let's finish up the hut before we call it a day. I said I was gonna do it yesterday. Said I was gonna build a house. Didn't build a house. Just really didn't build a house at all. So we're gonna be doing that now. There's an ice cream truck outside. We're gonna be building a house. It's gonna be decent. And that's all I need. All I need is a house that puts a wall around me and a roof over my head. We'll make it look pretty later. Actually, probably not, because as I said, this is just a quickly built move-in hovel, whatever it's called. So I'm not too concerned about it looking nice. Maybe eventually we'll get it looking pretty good, but for now, just some wood. That is convenient, but that is the perfect amount. Anything else? Yep, right here. And you let's expand even further out here. We have a lot of wasteland to cover that's just mycelium. But hey, the mushrooms are really, really good. Well, eventually I'll put them in a cage, and not only can we get mushroom soup for them whenever we want, which is just good food, just whenever we need it, without having to kill the cow, but we can also kill the cow and get its steak, which is always nice. Steak is a really good food item. I would like to have a couple normal cows eventually, though, because, you know, we do need that milk. He needs some milk. Okay, let's put that there. And where should I put this one? Right here. And then expansion. You're making a small forest over here. It's really nice not having to worry about lighting everything up like I did in my older hardcore world. Okay, let's see here. Can put some more stuff in there. Could follow this buried treasured map. That doesn't seem like the worst idea. I think I should probably make a door first. I think I should do that. That is just common sense. And boom, safety. And that's not what I wanted to do with the door. I already had a door. I didn't need to build the door. I have doors. Well, and then I'm just gonna do a good old texture change. I put that in a chest, didn't I? That is not what I meant to do. I'm just gonna put these in the corners for the sole purpose of textures. They do nothing other than make the house look ever so slightly better. Yeah, it looks okay. Eventually I want to build something bigger, as I said. But that is the house. Ow, ow, ow. That is the house done. Now we can focus our full attention on anything else, such as mining for diamonds. So I'll be doing that for quite a while. I'll probably put it like a time lapse maybe at the beginning of the next video. I'm not entirely sure, but what I do know is that I have been recording for quite a long time, especially compared to the last. Frick, my language calculations are off today, eh? Yesterday's video. Compared to yesterday's video, I have been recording for a long time. So this is probably going to be it for today. So, hope you all have a wonderful time, and